Check. We're live. Welcome in, guys, to SideQuest Comics. And today is a live art scribble show. So this is a show that I put together with some fellow comic community members where we just hang out, do some drawing together. You guys are free to join in and draw. We do some fun stuff with different games and prompts and stuff like that, and even just talk about art in general. So welcome in. I'm going to welcome my guest panel tonight. We have, let me turn that off real quick. We have, first off, holy cow, I cannot work my buttons tonight, guys. Let's see. There we go. There's Adam. We got Up and Adam. Adam is joining us tonight. I'm going to do some doodling. And then we also have our buddy, everybody's friend, Steve Driskell from Comics with Stevey D. And thank you for joining me again, as always, tonight, guys. You guys are, like me, enthusiasts about art. Stevey, you're like the rookie in the group of us. And I so love that you found this new passion and love with drawing and just art in general.
Yeah, it's so fun to do it. And at first, when you're drawing things, it doesn't look like anything. And the more you work the drawing, it starts to look like something. And you go, oh, okay. The discovery. I really love that part.
Cool.
Well, I don't think Steve's a rookie because he's probably drawn more than I have in my entire life.
Well, the problem is we need to retire so we have more time for fun.
That's right.
Well, yeah. I couldn't do this if I was still working. It would be impossible.
Let's see. So let me check in the comments because I know I want to see if his first one is still here. K Munin was first. He chimed in earlier, and no, I think it kept him. K Munin, welcome in. Thanks for joining it. Yeah, you're still first, and he's asking and hoping everybody had a good free comic book day. Adam, did you have a good one?
Yeah. So I always volunteer to work at my LCS for the day.
Okay.
Friday night I went in and did a lot of setup for it, which took a few hours to get all the tables and get all the comics set up and in the way that we wanted.
A lot of work.
Yeah. And then we also had, and a lot of times I'm usually like we had a creator there, and I'm usually like the creator handler, but this time he had like a whole like POS system and for him to run like his sales and stuff. And so they just made the owner's wife do it. So, not that they didn't think I could handle it, but they were like, you'll probably be busy doing lots of things. So we'll let you do that. But we have Ben Harvey, who's doing a lot of covers. He did all the One World Under Doom covers, and he's doing the covers mostly for the new Captain America series. And he's got some big things coming up with Marvel. I think he's doing some of the big event things. But he's got a lot of stuff lined up, and he's also doing he's done some Magic the Gathering cards, and I think he's doing some more for them. So
that's a new rabbit hole you started going down too.
I know it is. Yeah. And I think he's done art for Fortnite and Warhammer and some other stuff too. So yeah, so he kind of does a lot of stuff.
A lot of geek stuff in general.
Yeah, but he had a good day of sales. We have like a line all the way through the store and out into the parking lot and wrapping around for like the first hour and a half. So it was pretty crazy, but yeah, it was a good day. Got all the free books I wanted to. So
that's good. Did they have good sales where he picked up some fun stuff too?
It's funny. I didn't buy a thing, because it's my LCS, I get like a discount anyway. And I don't want to buy, like, where I'm kind of helping out and working. I don't want to buy a bunch of junk when it's like the cheapest for them, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So, and most of the time when I've tried to buy stuff on Free Comic Book Day, they just take it and they won't let me pay for it. And so I'm like, well, I'm not doing that this year. So I put some stuff in my box that I'll probably buy later this week. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Steve, do you have a store close to you that you can go to the free comic book day and stuff like that?
Yeah, last year I went to a couple. I went to the one first time called Cheddar Comics down in Barnhart, Missouri,
Okay.
and then I also go to the All American Comics in St. Louis on Watson Road, and I go to Eclipse Comics in Rolla, Missouri. So those are kind of the places I've been to lately.
Okay.
But from watching all the YouTube videos, people talking about shopping at Ollie's, like a Ollie's bookstore. I never heard of Ollie's bookstore. I seen one in Washington, Missouri, the last time I was there. And my wife's bone doctor for her broken arm is in Washington, Missouri. So after the appointment, I'm going to go to Ollie's for the first time.
Okay.
And see what that's all about.
Yeah, it's always fun to try a new store and explore. I mean, I've that's how I found, what is it, 52nd Charles? I heard about it and I'm like, oh, there's one at the mall. So I'll go check it out. And it's like, holy cow, this is like half price books in a way, you know? So
yeah, it's very similar. Well, Ollie's just has like some bags of like 5 comics for like $8. That's mostly junk. But then they do have like some trades and omnibuses and stuff that are pretty good price. So that's kind of probably go there for the trades more than anything. Yeah.
I'll probably grab one of those $8 bags too, because it's fun because you can only see the front and the back, right?
Right.
So, and if you semi like one of the two that's showing, okay, you know, it isn't so bad if the rest of them are like Barbie and Little Orphan Annie and stuff like that, you know, which I don't like. I like superheroes.
Let me answer Kay Munen's comment there. So when I went back in, I was like, hey, how was the sales and everything? So what a lot of people don't realize, all the stores pay for those free comic books. So they're not very expensive, but they're like, you know,
like 30 cents, aren't they? A book type thing. That's what I heard.
How much did you say?
Like 30 cents a book.
Yeah. I think it's like 25 or something like that. 20, 25. And it kind of depends on the distributor, and they also like bundle them differently. So you have to get like bundles of 25 or 50 or whatever. So my shop spent probably about $4,000 in free comic books to give out.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, they had a lot left over, but they're like, they had a great day of sales, but it probably, you know, when you factor in that you had to have all these free comics, it's not a really big thing. And then they spent, you know, money for the creator to be there and to get them a hotel room and take them out to dinner and all that kind of stuff. So all those costs add into it. So it's really kind of more of a wash day if you do it right as a comic shop with the sales that are coming in. But the hope is that you get some new people coming in that might become customers or pick up some things. So so it was kind of interesting. I was talking to a lot of people because I was kind of the bouncer and talking to people and keeping them like chatting before they could go pick out their books. And it was interesting to see some people. We had like, there was a couple of older guys that came in. They were like, I haven't bought a book in like 20, 30 years. And so they were like, heard about this and wanted to check it out. Hey, Robbie.
Hi, Robbie.
And then there were like some people with families, of course. And
I saw a lot of families, a lot of kids.
That's a big family event.
Yeah,
and,
which is great seeing.
So you kind of hope that there's some new things. I'll tell you, like Dungeon Crawler Carl brought some people out of the woodwork. So there were people that were just there for that book and had heard about it, and they just wanted to get that one. So my store, it's a lot of it's about promotion, right? You're promoting the hobby to people that don't normally come in and on a regular basis. And like my store did stuff like they had a face painter, they had a guy doing magic. I mean, very kid oriented. In the past, they've had a guy doing like balloon animals and sculptures.
They had a local artist doing some, signing books and stuff like that. And then they had like a DJ, a guy that used to work at the local radio station, came out there and he sets up out in the parking lot and he just plays music, for most of the day. So
that's cool.
Yeah, a lot of it's promotion, and yeah, they had sales and stuff like that. But it's a lot of fun. It's promotion to get people interested in the hobby that wouldn't normally get into it. And I love seeing the kids come out and have fun. To me, that's what a lot of it is about.
Yeah. Well, you did some magic tricks yourself. You were like, let me make these comics disappear out of this long box and come home with me. Right.
Yeah. I think so. I raced there after work and I think I spent a couple hours looking through all their dollar bins. They do like a sidewalk sale, set all these boxes out, and they replenished a lot of it. So there's a lot of new stuff in there that I've never seen. I never flipped through long boxes quicker in my life just because I went through every single box.
Get to all of them.
And I did end up filling a short box with them all. And then after that, I went out to my car, dropped those off, went back inside, and then went into the back issue bin because they had sales. They had like, what were some of the sales? They had half off on some of them, and then some of them were marked down as much as 75%. So
wow.
I got a lot of books for I think the most expensive I spent on a book was a Justice League of America from the 60s, marked up to about $25. I paid under $10 for it. So
that's awesome.
There's some good sales that, these are books that have been there for a while. So they do that to help generate some flow, to kind of get some stuff out so they can make room for new stuff. So
yeah. It's always a fun day.
All right. Well, do you guys want to jump into it? Let's jump into it. Some fun stuff. I want to start with a little feature that we do on the show, guys. That's called, you know what? I think let me double check. I think I got something that I made for these. I always forget my things. Yes, here we go. Comic art that inspires. So basically, this is something we like to show a book or something artistic in the comic world that inspires us, and hopefully it will inspire you guys to do artwork too. Who wants to start? I'll close. So
I can go.
Okay,
yeah, that's fine.
All right. So what did you bring, Adam, that's inspiring?
Have y'all ever seen this?
I remember that. It did not sell very well in our store. No, it didn't.
Well,
I liked it because it's different.
It's Trad Moore.
Okay.
And Trad Moore, what was cool, like I got the single issues, but this was cool because it's I don't have a comic right in front of me. It's the comic comes up to about here. So it's like it's not like 11 by 17, but it really showcases the art better. So I was very excited to pick up like a bigger version of it. I did get Trad signed it for me.
That's the whole series, huh?
Yeah, it's like a limited series, but look at that art.
Yeah, it's neat to see it bigger, I think.
Yeah, and it's one of those things like I remember reading this when it came out, and it was just one of those things like you just had to sit and like you wanted to look at the panels, for a while and just kind of get lost in it. And it's got that it's got that kind of underground, kind of trippy.
It is very trippy looking, and I think that's the color choices, right? The palette.
Yeah, the palette, but I mean, just his line work. It's very it's kind of cartoony, but trippy too. Like I just talked about Andrew McLean doing Headlopper that we were talking about.
Yeah,
kind of in that same school of type of things. But he spent like a couple of years working on this.
Wow.
And to do it's just like I think it was like 5 issues or something like that. But he put a lot of time into it. And doing stuff like that, I mean, it's just crazy. You have to appreciate how much time and effort it took. But I definitely recommend you can probably find the books pretty cheap for when they came out, the individual issues. But I really recommend this. It's soft cover, but it's got like a little thickness to it. It's like in between a soft and a hard.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. A semi. It's got a semi on it. but yeah, so it's kind of but it's really well done. It was only $30 when it came
that's
out.
not bad.
For this kind of size and everything. So
that's kind of neat. That's like a coffee table book almost.
It really is, but it's one of those things like I just want to just kind of stare at that art.
Yeah, you get lost in the art.
Yeah, you really can. So I'm really glad they put it in like a bigger.
I'll have to look for that. I didn't know that they collected it like that, but it'd be a fun way to actually enjoy the artwork and stuff.
Yeah, but Trad also did Silver Surfer Black. If you remember that miniseries, that was his art. He kind of now just occasionally does some covers and things. He's probably working on something else crazy because he kind of does that.
Yeah.
I think some of the artists that are really detailed or have a certain style or something, they usually take off a little time and work on a whole bunch of stuff, and then you just see like covers occasionally from them, and they're probably working on something big later, and I think that's probably what Trad is doing. But but super nice guy too. He's been up to our not my LCS, but one that's like an hour and 15 minutes away. He goes up there for signings fairly like every couple of years or something like that. So really cool dude.
We got a question. Let me go to that before I bring Stevie up here. But from Robbie. Robbie wants to know if we draw something you really are proud of, do you frame it and hang them? Robbie, I can say yes. I know I've shown some stuff off before. In our living room, I have some of my watercolors that I hang up, and I got a bunch downstairs in the different rooms too. And I could say yes. There's stuff that I enjoy looking at that I'm proud of that I want to put on display. Adam, you got anything hanging up?
I have nothing.
Oh man,
I haven't hung up anything.
All the artwork you show, you have nothing hanging.
I have some stuff. I just have never hung up any. I guess for me, like I'm always thinking like there's better stuff than what I have. Like I want to hang up that other stuff. So anyway, I have it.
Steve, do you got stuff? I think you hung stuff up behind you, right?
Yeah, this is the Rachel Reagan Art Gallery behind me.
That's right. You got some more up there.
Yeah, I'm down to Rich and
me. I gotta send you mine.
Yeah,
he's got it. Better get it in there before he fills up that space.
I know. I gotta send that to you.
I gotta rearrange to make it look better, but I'm very happy with those. I mean, I'm just thrilled with them.
All right. Well, Steve, did you bring something that inspires you? I keep pressing the wrong button.
Yes, I did. Okay, here's the Captain America 135.
Oh my God.
From 1970.
Didn't Eric just get that one?
It's still sitting to the side.
I think you just got that, right?
I just got this too, Steve.
I know why you got it, because you like monkeys on covers.
Yeah, it's got that monkey on it.
But this is more monster than man. They say that. And what's cool is he's got Captain America hanging upside down, and you're looking down at the sidewalk, the stories below, which is kind of cool. And the splash page. Wrong way.
Oh man, look at that. That's a cool
cool
splash page.
And then there's one real good money shot later in the book. I had it marked, but my pencil fell out.
He's like, hang something up.
Dig it up real quick.
I like that. Get on him, Robbie.
We also, like, in my house, I don't have like we don't hang up like any comic stuff. You know what I mean? So I let my wife control that. She's like, "We're gonna have your decor." Well, we're working on fixing up a room, and when I do that, who knows? I might have something hung up there.
Yeah, the nerd cave.
Yeah.
And here's the money shot right here.
Found it. Oh my gosh, that's a good one.
Oh,
that's
wow.
like King
It's
Kong.
got I don't know, is that lightning or energy bolts
like,
or
yeah.
It's some kind of futuristic thing going on in there.
like
Who is the artist for that one?
Gene Colan.
Gene Colan.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I like Gene Colan.
He did a lot of Iron Man, early Iron Man.
I mean, every once in a while I go to that. What is that dealer that sells artwork? He's at Heroes all the time. Anthony. And I always look online to see if he's got any Gene Colan. And sometimes he has stuff, but it's either kind of like meh page, or it's just like whoa, that's expensive.
Yeah.
You know? And it's usually the stuff that he's done for Dracula.
He'll haggle.
Yeah.
I bought many things from Anthony, and he's like, so what are we doing? How's it going to go? And what kind of price are we talking? And,
All right. So,
yeah, from the live show and all the artists that I've met there and talked to, they all hustle. I mean, it's their livelihood. I understand that, but they all have a hustle. And this one guy was saying some people are really good at
I'm not
their wares, selling their wares, and other people are really good at doing the art but shying around people,
Yep.
Well,
right.
yeah, I know he was talking about like at a con, and if you go to some of the cons lately where they have like a big, like more local artists or up and coming artists that may have self-published a book or something like that. Yeah, I love that, Robbie. I'll see. But the you do see some people that's like, okay, I can't go in and make eye contact, or they're gonna get me. They're gonna try to get me to buy their book.
All right, my turn. I'm gonna actually use my other camera here because I figured I could show it off better instead of trying to hold it up and show you guys. So my book is this one. It is Chronicles of Hate. This is a trade paperback by Image, 2018. This came out. And this is artwork of painter Adrian Smith. Now, this was like a 2-book series that he did that is kind of set in the future. It's like the earth is dying, basically. So what's left of mankind has turned back into like very barbaric, tribal type of thing. Beautiful artwork in this. And this actually, I have a second book to go along with this. So this is based on his series that he did for Image. Beautiful painted stuff in here.
I don't think I've ever seen that. That's awesome.
Adam, you probably want to check this out, and I got to show Rich this too because it's very Conan barbaric-esque.
Yeah, but I like it looks like kind of, is it watercolor?
He did paint it. I'm not sure what kind of paint he did.
Yeah.
If it was ink, if it was oils, acrylic.
Yeah. That's gorgeous.
But yeah, this is just a collection. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
So, and then what I got turned on by him is that actually they turned a board game based on his stuff. And this was a hardcover book I got from a Kickstarter that they did for the game. And this is Hate is the name of the board game. This is the art of Hate. This came out 2019 as part of the Kickstarter. And this one, it breaks down to like, it shows some of his sketch work that he did for the different factions and characters in here. Here's some of the sketches.
Look at that bone skull skirt.
Yeah. Ain't it crazy?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
So this is like one of they call him a tyrant. He's the leader of this, this war band. But they have stuff like that. It's very, these are the different factions they have. Yeah, I got like really into this based because of the game. The game is really fun. It's a miniature board game type of thing.
Okay.
Where you're kind of leveling up your tribes, and your members of your tribe can actually get injuries, and you keep playing. So it's kind of, it's kind of got that RPG aspect to it. But yeah, look at some of these character designs that he has of, the warriors, your champion, you got your shamans, and all the different tribes are a little bit different.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Look at that beast. But yeah, This, I think you can find this book online, even though it's a Kickstarter. I tried to do a quick search on it. I saw it from anywhere from 35 to 50 bucks. And this is a hardcover book that's got like 200 pages in it. And then even the trade paperback that I showed earlier, that goes for like 30 bucks. It's your basic trade paperback.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have, actually is a faction in here. This was one that I really liked, that they're like undead. They kind of combined with what's left of plant life, and they're kind of lashing out at the humans. So they're kind of like your zombies. Let me see if I can hear some more sketch work. So yeah, if you like this kind of apocalypse, barbarian-esque artwork, look at Adrian Smith's stuff. He did, what else did he do? He did a lot of other artwork. Actually, I think it says on the back of one of these. Let's see. So he's done...
I see that Diablo,
that's it. Yeah.
World of Warcraft, Warhammer.
Yep. Yeah, he specializes in dark fantasy, is what it is.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it.
Yeah. In a world where the sun is frozen and the moon burns, an unlikely hero rises to free the Earth Mother from her chains. So yeah, they have this little like underdog guy. He's got 3 legs, so he's kind of a mutant. But he gets some special sword. I don't know if I can't remember if they compare it to like Excalibur type of thing. It's, a sword. So yeah, very interesting story. And yeah, check it out, guys, if you've never checked it out, and check out the game if you've never checked out the game, because it's from Simon, so you could probably get it for pretty cheap now. I mean, that kind of going under. But all right, well, there was our books that inspire, comic art that inspires. Very good picks, everybody. Let's see, where'd my notes go? Because now, how about we do some warm-ups? You guys want to do some drawings, since this is an art show?
Sure.
Okay. So let's see. What we're going to do is we're going to do some warm-up, basically, is what we're going to do. And I have, let me show off some of the stuff we've done in the past, because I put them in a pile and I leave them so I can find them. So last time, what I do is I have a list that I put together, and I roll some dice. I do it traditional, right? And it just gives us different stuff. Like this one, I think was a demon. Was. And then we had to draw a mutant. So I drew a little mutant. And then I think the time before that, we had a super pet. So I drew a super bunny. And then let's see, I rate what they were. Dream team up. So I did, my dream team up was Pac-Man and Cubert. So those are just some of the stuff that these warm-ups are supposed to be like 5 minutes. They're supposed to kind of just get you loose. Nothing super detailed. But what we're going to do is, let me open some dice here. I'm going to turn that back on, so you guys can see me roll the dice.
The DM isn't cheating.
No cheating. So what I'm going to do is, let me get my list, and I'm going to roll a 6-sider dice here, because I got 3 actual charts here. I kind of redid this so we can see it. Let me get a die that you guys can see. Let's do this one. So let's see which one. 4. There's only 3. So, okay. So it's going to be the 3rd one. And then let's roll a 10-sider dice, and I'll just count to 10, see what we get. 4. So we got 1, 2, 3. No, I don't want to do that one again. We just did that last time. Okay. So for our first warm-up, we're going to draw a face. Face could be anything. It could be a woman, a man, however you guys want to interpret it, and we'll do that. Put that over there. All right, a face. I'm going to go this way. I was just drawing a face earlier, too. And I got to start our timer. That's right. We're going to do a 5-minute timer. So let me get our stopwatch. timer. And it's already preset. Okay, go.
I already started. Sorry.
Cheating. You guys are cheating.
No, I was waiting.
A face. So, I wanted to do something else here. I'm going to run out of time. I'm messing around with everything on here. Let's do.
I like doing cartoony stuff for some of the warm-ups. Just kind of be fun.
Yeah, you don't have to take it serious. And let's see, we got some chat people too. Hey, we got Dope in the house. What's up, Dope?
What's up, Dope?
Saying hi to Brian. And let's see. K Munion's heading out. If we missed him, thanks for stopping in. He had to be first. Robbie's asking us a question too. What fictional character would be a great artist? What fictional character? Colossus.
Well,
he's
I
already.
would say, I mean, for comics, I mean, you got to say Captain America. He was a comic artist
Oh, that's
for a
right.
little while.
He was. They don't really feature that in the comics anymore.
Nope, he totally forgot how to draw after a while.
Must have been because he was frozen on ice for so many years, right?
Or maybe he kept drawing like women in long skirts just showing one ankle, and from what he saw in the 40s. And they're like, oh, people don't like that anymore.
In one of the volume 1 issues, he applies for a job at Marvel Comics and is hired in the bullpen.
Oh my god!
And in another one, they show you know his lair where he's got his workout room and his motorcycle room and his costume room. Well, he had an art studio in there too. He was always doing art as a way to make a living in his civilian life.
I totally forgot about that. I'm just going to draw a basic, I think, man face or something here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change it up. I got an idea. I got twisted here. I was trying to draw straight to the camera, but let's see. It's going to go like this. Let's see. That. My guy's turning into a beach bum all of a sudden.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Let's see. Let's give him a part right there. I blame watching Vivo 80s music videos all day from 1980.
Nice.
Yeah,
you got the big the big hair.
Yeah, you got the big hair. It wasn't big enough. I wasn't happy with it. Yeah, we got a Roku strip, and they got like those free streaming channels, and they have like a music one on there. So yeah, we had M background, just 80s music on all day. Being a child of the 80s, I can't help it. I'm gonna give them some big old neck muscles here. Okay. And I'm gonna give them the 80s net shirt.
The neck shirt.
Remember those? They're like Right Said Fred would wear those, and yeah. Had to show off those muscles. I'll give him some stubble. Wow. 5 minutes goes fast. I just looked at my phone there.
There it is.
All right.
Pencils down.
All right. Let me do a little signature here. And I'll date it. 26. I had to think about it. This was face. I could have drawn a wrestler. I could have drawn John Cena and been okay. Well, there we go. I'll start first since my thing's up there. There's my face.
That looks great, man.
My 80s beach bum with his net shirt on.
He looks like he just came from a Gold's Gym somewhere.
Yeah, he did. He's got those Oakley, those.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what those were called, those glasses. Wrestlers liked to wear them back in the day, though.
I mean, Oakley's did them, yeah.
Let's see what we got here. We got some comments.
Hippie Stanley.
And then Dope said I'm drawing Dahmer.
Could be.
It could be. I was local to that. He's just north of us. What else is he saying? This looks like some kind.
Well, like if you saw that guy, he's probably worth arresting, and that would probably be a court drawing.
He's probably got a fanny pack with some steroids or something in it.
Yeah.
So right. He up the coat with all the watches,
Yep. All right. Who's up next? Adam, I'm going to throw you up here. What did you draw?
I mean, I was drawing something like quick, and I was like, I know 5 minutes goes, so I was like,
oh god,
I'm gonna get this done in like I ended up getting it done in like 2 minutes, and I was like, well, let me do something else. So when you said face, I was drawing face from the A-Team.
I thought of that after we finished. I was like, I could have draw face.
So I started doing a little Mr. T in the background, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I see the mohawk.
Just the little, like the 80s hair that's like just a little bit too longer than it needed to be. And he always had that big black jacket that was kind of like, I don't know. So
that's funny. Dope said my guy ended up being out Dog the Bounty Hunter.
that was Dog the Bounty Hunter when he was like a teen.
Yeah.
Still doing coke and
oh my god. Beaches. All right, Stevie, what'd you do?
I drew this guy, and after I looked at his face, I said, well, that looks like the guy that gives you the shoes in the bowling alley,
It could also be a court sketch drawing. Like or like this guy is wanted by the police. If you see him and he looks just like the newscaster, and so there's like that awkward moment.
Yep.
I like his mustache. He's got kind of like the pencil mustache, like they had in the 40s.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go, Michael. Welcome in, Michael, too, by the way. He says, Michael. Love it when a plan comes together, Adam.
That's right.
Oh, that's funny. That's too good. That's rich.
I love the A-Team. I love that show so much.
I was talking about Roku, so I did find a streaming channel. It's called like Action, and they have all the A-Team on there, and I tried watching it. Yeah, you could get lost for a couple hours just watching that.
It probably doesn't hold up now, but as a kid, I loved it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It kind of takes you back to the simpler times of the 80s and how they the way television was written, kind of quick and just wave a hand to, just oversee stuff that wouldn't normally happen. I mean, I like watching Knight Rider still because of stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do another one. And then since that was a lot of fun. Let me get my dice. I shouldn't have put my dice away, but I did. All right. We're going to do that one. What is with 3 again? Okay. And, okay, 7. So let me get my chart here. We got... Okay, so we are going to do... This one's very open-ended. We're going to do non-human. So you can interpret that kind of any way. That's a pretty big one to interpret. So think about what you guys, what is the first thing you guys think of when you think of non-human? Oh, I got an idea. I know what I'm going to do. Let me start our timer. Okay, here we go. Boom. And I'll put that up so you guys can see the timer nice and big. I don't know why my camera looks so dark. I hate that my camera is doing an auto adjust. It just looks so dark. All right, let's see. Let's do okay. I'm kind of run out of room already. I don't know how the damn head looks for this thing I'm drawing. I don't know why what I'm drawing popped into my head, but it did.
Well, that's hopefully a good thing.
It's sometimes a fun way to do it, right?
Yeah. Use pen.
I think my pencil needs to be sharp. Or that, or I need something better. I'm just writing on my table mat. I need a clean mat here, and I think I need something a little harder. And shoot, it's downstairs. Oh well. When we go to open, I'll be fine. I don't think I've ever drawn what I'm drawing. I'll give you guys a 1 minute warning.
All right. Oh man, it is a 1 minute warning. Ah.
Yeah, what did I say? Non-human is what this was? Non-human. I think the only reason I finished this one is because I had an idea. There it goes.
Yeah, Dope inspired me. If Dope's here.
By what? Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Well, all right. This is what I got. Let me move that. Maybe it'll, yeah, leave that. It was focused
Oh,
on
wow.
So
Man, you put so much down.
my non-human
Advice from a caterpillar.
I drew the caterpillar smoking up.
Right out of Alice in Wonderland.
I don't know why it popped in my head, but it did. So that was my warm-up for a non-human. All right, Adam, I'm going to throw you up here.
I just drew a little Simon Garth.
Oh, yeah, he wanted a zombie.
Yeah. So I've been collecting these a little bit. Tales of the Zombie.
Yeah, they're really good.
They are so good. The stories are so great in it, and I've been really enjoying it. So I've only gotten the first 3 magazines, but they're on my hunt list to get.
There's so I've been collecting those too, and I ended up finding a Marvel Essential book that's got the whole series in it, and I got it for fairly cheap at Half Price Books, I think it was.
You know, I might have that. I might have it now. Like maybe I could read it, but I love those Marvel horror magazines too. They just did such a good job. So I just like how he has like the little snake S on his chest, and
that's what. What was it? That's what helps him keep his humanity, right? His mind, so it doesn't go full zombie.
Yeah. Like it keeps him tied to the plane and know who his people are and that kind of thing. So
interesting story.
Yeah. And they don't do anything with them anymore.
No, they don't really.
You know, when you go to the eye doctor and he flips the thing and he goes, better, worse, better, worse.
Oh, yeah, I just did that.
It drives me nuts. Well, she can work in the office. That's Eve the eyeball.
Nice.
Cool.
I like that.
I like it.
She knows your prescription very quickly compared to the doctor.
She can
I
say,
can't tell you.
I see you.
What eye am I doing? You know,
like cover the eye, and it's all like terrible. Yeah.
What line can you read the best? Well, the line for dinner.
All right. Very good, guys. Let me remove that for a second. And all right, so that was our 5-minute warm-up to get us kind of loosey-goosey for when we're doing our open draw. I'm going to put that to the side there. And next up, where did I lost my notes, you guys? Well, I'll go off the top of my head. I think what I was going to do next was, you guys want to play a game?
Yeah.
Okay. And I actually have something fun for that. I don't know what I did with my notes. Weird. So let's go ahead and jump into
cover. Love me them covers.
You like that? She's such a good trooper. Such a good trooper. All right. So we are gonna play. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that because we can't see Steve.
I had to leave early last time. I didn't get to see, but like a couple of these, it was so cool.
All right, I need to find my notes because I do have. Oh, I know where I think I buried them. Where the heck? There. Nope. Oh, I see them. I did bury them under dice. I want to explain the rules of Cover Lover before we start. So, this is a fairly new game. We've only played it once, but it kind of leans towards our favorite thing of art in books. So, Cover Lover game. I got the original concept I've seen, I'm going to give credit where credit's due, is Paper Chase Comics. Now, I'm also going to give a shout out to the Colossal Collector, because that's where I first played it, was on Ryan's show. Now, how this works. So the way this works is we're going to, on Cover Lover, I'm going to flip up a page at a time, and it's 5 squares to reveal a comic that's underneath. Now, each square is worth a certain amount of points from 1 to 5. We're going to give you guys 15 seconds. Let's see. Yeah, 15 seconds for each level, and then I'm going to decrease it as we go down each level. And then you get the points for whatever level it is that you guess, what the book is. Now, I'm also going to give bonus points out if you guys, anybody, regardless of who guessed it or not, can say what kind of the key element is. It could be artist of the cover. It could be a key moment in the book, that kind of thing. So let's do a run through. I'm going to give you guys just a quick run through of what it is. So I have a book in here already preloaded. This is going to be our tester one, where I'm going to reveal. So our first level, number 1, you see just a little bit, and it's
Peter Porker. Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham.
Man,
Amazing Spider-Man.
So we'll go ahead and go through. Adam, you got it. So yeah, number 2, you're going to get 4 points if you guess.
The Hulk foot. Yep.
Yep, there's a Hulk foot. 3, 4 points. So yeah, as you see, you're getting more revealed. And eventually there, you see him right there. And then, yeah, Peter Porker, Spectacular Spider-Ham. So good job, Adam, right away.
I like Goose.
He's clairvoyant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you. All right, so that was the tester. I'm going to set our timer here for a minute total. And then, yeah, every 15 seconds, I am going to reveal a level. So the points will be going down as we go. And I need to load it with our first
Holster it up.
First one. All right, this one. Yep. No peek. Okay. Get in there. Come on. All right. Here we go. All right. So here we go. We are going to start. Make sure I do 1. Okay, there's the first level. Can you guys see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the demon is the only thing.
Fing Fang Foom.
Fin Fang Foom. I was saying the demon, but it. Or maybe a Mr. Miracle. I don't know.
What do you want to go with an answer, Adam? Or I flip it?
Yeah, just flip it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it should be.
It is a demon.
Okay. Ding, ding, ding.
Demon 1, I guess.
So 3 points. I'm gonna have to write points down. Adam got 3. Now, bonus answer. Anybody want to answer a bonus on this one?
Is that the first Jack Kirby DC?
You got Jack Kirby, so I'm going to give you that.
Okay.
So we're going to give you.
He probably did other DC before this.
Yeah, I don't know if this for sure. It just lists them as iconic cover by Jack Kirby.
Yeah.
There is one other key that I won't give points for, but do you guys know what it is?
I guess the origin of the demon, because it's on the cover.
Close. It's his first appearance ever.
First appearance? Okay.
Yep. All right. Man, Adam got that one really fast.
I've looked at a lot of comics through my days.
All right. Now, I did something last time where I kind of geared these towards everybody. So maybe if you want to keep that in mind, that was kind of a throw up one. That wasn't geared towards anybody, just the fact that we love it. So, all right, let's do this. I need to start this sucker over and pay more attention. All right, let's start it. Level 1, worth 5 points. Oh, you know what? Hold on. How did I get?
Looks like Iron Man 1 to me.
It is not number 1. Oh, I can't believe you guys can see that one.
Well, it started off very clear and then it blurred up.
Okay. Well, Adam, I don't even have to go on because you got it. It is Iron Man. So I'll go ahead and just go
It's
through
all
them.
blurry. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's Iron Man 150.
Boom. Boom.
With Doom.
Boom. Boom. There you go.
Dr. Doom.
Man, Adam, you got the top one on that one. Let me look at my notes. This one does have a key.
Probably the first time that Iron Man and Doom have battled. Be my guess.
I think that's what it
They
is.
might have had been back in the court of King Arthur and had to work together to get back to the correct time. Maybe in not this story, but
No, it wasn't
some of
this-
the times they've been together have been time travel ones.
Yeah, that was the story. Yeah.
Interesting note. I got this for free, and I got a second copy.
Nice.
I went to one of my local stores. It's rough. I mean, you could feel a ripple in it right here.
Yeah.
One of my local stores bought a collection of Bronze Age comics, and there's a bunch of Iron Man in there. And this was one of the ones he got excited about. And when he took it out of the bag, he's like, oh, yeah, this is not what I thought it was. So he was going to throw this and a big stack away. He's like,
wow.
You want it? I was like, yeah, sure.
I mean, always worth saving something from the trash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kind of a big book like that. All right. Next up.
I think that was a 2-parter, if I remember right. I think there was 149 and 150.
Yeah. I think the
Together.
other ones where it's that close-up of Doom's eye.
Yeah. Which they're redoing in the Doom Quest.
I think I saw
They have different
preview of that.
Yeah, they have different variants with different characters you can see in the eye.
All right. Next up, round 3. Adam, you're killing it.
All right, come on, Steve. You got to
Alrighty.
take me out.
Well, I'm struggling here. There we go.
Some sort of armor.
Okay, here comes the next level.
I
There
think
goes
I know.
1.
Uh,
Something's off key there. There we go.
I confused myself.
There's 3.
Oh, it's
Submariner.
Submariner. Yeah. Maybe. Let's see. Or no, it's X-Men. It's X-Men with Submariner.
Okay, what are we on? Level 4? 3? We're on 3, which is 3 points. I don't know why I didn't write that. So there's the next one. So Adam,
X-Men 6.
you both got Submariner, but yeah, Adam, you got the X-Men. Stevie, I heard you say it too, so I'm giving you points.
Steve was a tad ahead of me, so with Submariner.
I got him by his eyebrow. He's got the most distinctive eyebrow in
He
comics.
does.
You got me by a wing on his feet.
That and his hairline too, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that point in the middle, it's on the Vision, it's on Iron Man, it's on several other people I can't think of
That was
right
popular
now.
in the early 60s, right?
That's probably the first Namor meeting the X-Men.
I think that is, but that's not the key. Johnny would be yelling at you because that's your hint. He said it the other day. Steve, you want to take a guess of what the key is of this?
Nope, I'm not an X-Men person.
All right. I'll tell you guys. I'm getting the points. So
Yeah.
this is the key is they reveal Namor to be a mutant.
Oh, the first mutant. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew he was the first mutant.
There you go.
So that points for me.
I was distracted by the pedo.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, did Professor X get another child to
he's
join him?
going on and on about something there.
Dr. Xavier had a set of eyebrows on that one.
Yeah, it's almost identical. He just has no hair. All right. Let me get my little cards here, my covers.
Is that your earliest X-Men? That's a nice
I
one.
think so. Yeah, I think that's my earliest one now.
Wow, that's impressive.
I think I only have that one and 2 other ones under 10. I think I got the Untouchable, Eunice the Untouchable.
Yeah.
And then I got the one with Kazar. I think that's number 9.
Okay.
All right. So here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Ready, Steve?
Yep.
Get my. I don't want to pull them all off. So there we go. There's level 1. And I'm watching the timer. I've been bad about flipping these.
That a dog?
I don't know.
Okay, here goes level 2. And here goes 3. This one's stumping you guys.
Yeah.
Here goes the next one.
Oh, it's Conan 23 or 24 with Red Sonja. 20 or 24, 25.
Yep, you got it. Ding, ding, ding. 3 points. And let me finish revealing it. Boom. That would have been the go-to right there.
There it is, 24.
There we go.
Signed by Roy Thomas.
Yep.
First appearance of Red Sonja, allegedly. Even though she was in 23 and talked a whole bunch.
Yeah, so technically this
First
is
cover.
First cover. There you go. All right. Yeah, Rich actually stood in line for me for this one. I gave this
awesome.
to Rich because I was doing something else, and then I came back and stood in line. Got more signed by Roy. All right. Last round. I hope you guys that are watching at home are playing. I haven't even been paying attention.
Michael, at least Michael's watching. Yeah. It was the boob of Red Sonja that gave it away. I was like, I've seen that boob before. It was cut out of the perfect boob window.
They're still putting
that silver Sharpie worked really good on her costume. You know.
Yeah, I was thrown away because I'm used to the metal bikini.
Yeah. That was before they start putting her in that all the time.
I just watched the old movie, and before she gets the good armor, they're just exploiting them for the audience in the Coliseum or wherever they are. Yeah. And he holds up this bikini in 2 pieces, and then when she has to do some big superheroing, the guy to keep her of the arms. She intimidates him and gets the good stuff,
Yeah. I collect a lot. I collect the current run of Red Sonja when I can. All right, last round. Okay. Let me get my hand in there. I should have put a tab on that one. Here we go.
I got to get one.
Gru the Wanderer, number 1.
Yes, it is. I can tell. That's exactly what it is.
That wasn't even 10 seconds, Adam.
I recognize the knuckles.
You recognize those knuckles. Stevie, I did this one for you.
Adam was quick at the draw,
Yeah, he was. Holy cow. That would have been 2, that last level.
Yep.
Boom. Through the Wanderer. What is the key? This is kind of a weird key.
Sergio Aragones drew himself in the splash page down in the bottom right-hand corner.
Did he? I didn't even know that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because Steve has a signed with the little remark of Gru in it.
Oh man, it's crazy, Steve.
I just love his scenes with like as much
Yeah.
stuff as you can cram on a page.
So much to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, the only thing I could see is it was Marvel's first issue. It was like premiere issue of this.
Yeah.
Because then it ran for years, I know.
Yeah. Well, they did. This was, I think, the first mini series. They did like a mini series, and then they had a regular ongoing.
When it was at Pacific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first Marvel version of it, though. Yeah. Pacific.
150 issues, I think.
Yeah, I see these every once in a while. They were good fun. I remember reading these as a kid. Kind of reminds me of Mad Magazine a little bit, you know?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, Adam, you killed it. Let's see.
Not even a boob. I like it. Michael's like,
yeah, you had. You ended up with.
I got the Submariner's eyebrow. Yeah, it's got to come for something.
Not even a boob. Yeah. Adam took the big win here at 18 points. Stevie, you got a couple points too. You got 3 there, and I got 1. But there we go. Let's do. Nope, wrong button. There we go. All right, guys. I hope you had fun with that. I'd like this. I need to come up with some better ones to challenge Adam. I think I got to start doing some real tough ones. I mean, I did want to dig into some new universe and throw up some of those ones, but there's no keys in them. So
no, we have a rule at my LCS that all new universe books will always be $1. It doesn't matter what it is; it will always be $1. Star Brand 1 is $1, no matter what.
You know, and there's a lot of those. There's issues where there's like Ron Lim, I think, did 1 or 2 covers. I think Bagley did. You know, those artists in the late 80s that were just starting out, they did a couple issues here and there. So you never know.
Do you have all the new universe?
I have to double check. I have all the bigger ones that went past 20 issues.
Okay.
Some of them didn't go that long. Like I think Spitfire didn't go very long.
DP7 was probably
that one into like 32. That one I do have all of it. That was my favorite one. I think the other one,
Night Mask.
That's the other one that kind of went long that I don't have all of. So that may be the one I concentrate on next.
Okay.
Because I just finished Cyforce, so
yeah.
Yeah, it's my guilty pleasure from the 80s when I was a kid. I was like, oh my God, they're starting a new universe.
That's what they wanted everybody to hope for.
They got me. They got me. Of course, how old was I? About 14, I think, when that came out.
Yeah.
So,
and Merc, that was another one.
That was another one. I think that didn't go very long.
Yeah.
I got the first issue of that somewhere behind me.
It's almost like that one they're trying to do Punisher over.
Yeah. I think I liked Cyforce and I liked Night Mask. I thought Night Mask was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of that one. That one will probably be the one next they go after because I know it went fairly far. I have was it Starman or
Star Brand?
Star Brand. Which that's the one that Ramita Jr. did. So that one I did get a lot of. I don't think he did the full series though. I think towards the end he probably switched to a different title or something.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's see. Next up, let's do. Now where did I put my notes? Oh man. Well, let me do this because I forgot to do this. But that was
cover. Love me them covers.
Just puts you in the mood.
I'm gonna have to start paying her royalties, right?
Right. Cover lover.
All right. Well, we're in that time period where we can do free draw. So I am going to open it up, you guys, to work on whatever you want to work on, because that's this is just a hangout. We're going to do some doodling and draw and just chat a little bit. So I'm trying to decide what I want to work on, actually, because I got this that I could work on, Adam, that I don't know if I want to finish.
Oh my gosh. That looks so good. It looks so good.
Well, it's getting there.
Oh, I love it. Oh.
So this is for our RPG.
Oh, and the ink's looking good on top of the color there too.
Yeah. So these inks are the Fiber Castle ones.
Okay.
It's just I let it dry a little bit longer, and I did the colors first. I think helped, but
yeah,
it's working out so far. But I actually did a sketch earlier today that I want to work on, and here's my sketch. I don't know if you can see that.
Little Green Lantern.
Yep, I'm gonna do some Green Lantern love.
Awesome.
So let's do. I'm gonna check in the comments really quick.
Yeah, I think Michael said something about. I guess the Mark Hazard, the Merc, is the one that ended early.
Yeah, they probably wasn't doing very well, so they canceled it.
It was kind of interesting because, it was kind of more of a war book, but they also had Nom coming out, and Nom was like killing it.
Yeah.
Nom was really good. And so I think they just kind of didn't have a need for a second war book.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's funny how
I drew something to premiere on our show tonight.
Okay, Steve. Let me make
first of all, these three guys asked if they could join us one time for one of our episodes. I said I'd have to ask you guys.
Okay.
Well, I got a picture of them. Here you go.
The Three Stooges. Nice. Numbskulls, nitwits, and nincompoops. Oh, that's great.
Now, I grew up watching that, Steve. So that's a favorite of mine. I actually am one to say that I liked Shump. I kind of liked Shump. Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
That was cool. I liked it, Steve.
Cool, Steve.
So we got a premiere,
World premiere. It's like when the MTV videos came out, like right when you got out of school, and so you had to rush home to try to watch the video.
Yeah.
Like Thriller is debuting, or Madonna's Like a Prayer, or whatever.
All right, I'm going to start with some markers first. Let's see. Let's start with this. I don't even know how dark this is. Where is? Oh, it's right in front of me. Look at how filled up my little scratch pad is getting here with all my testing of colors and inks.
Yeah, I saw. Well, I mean, you're probably like doing watercolor, where you're trying to mix your own colors all the time, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes with like if you have a whole set of markers or Copics or whatever, and sometimes you don't really know what the color is going to be when you're trying to pick out something.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of things like that too. That's like, just color splotches, just trying to see what is going to look best. But I've seen some things like Nauman. Do you know Nauman? He makes when he gets a new set of markers or whatever, he puts the number on it and then draws the thing. So he always has it like once as a reference. I was like, that's such a smart idea.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they put a color like in cap or whatever, and it might not be like exactly what it is.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm really trying to learn how to use these Copics a little bit better. My wife is going to have to buy me my own so she can get hers back.
They're expensive.
What we do is usually when we see sales or something at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or whatever, we'll go get a set, one of the smaller sets.
Yeah, I usually as I'm using them a lot, I usually some of my markers, I kind of know what the status is for how much ink they might have in it. And it's like, okay, like I'm gonna need to get a new one of this one pretty soon. So sometimes like I have to run down and buy just a particular color.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of actually forgot I wanted to draw this. I'm drawing my favorite lantern, Hal.
Hal Jordan?
Yeah, this is Hal. Because he was kind of my intro to the whole Green Lantern universe, you know, talking 70s with the Super Friends and... Oops.
I always like Kilowog.
A lot of people do like him and the other little weird aliens, like they have like the squirrel one or
Larfleeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, Green Lantern. I've never really gotten into it, but I mean, what I've read, I've enjoyed. It's just one of those things. Like I don't want to dive too deep because that could mean I have to buy a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Now, did you watch that video I did a couple of weeks ago where I was doing my top 10 favorite stories?
Yeah, I did.
Emerald Dawn 1 and 2.
Yeah.
If anything, is a great way to start because it kind of retells his origin and the origin of the core a little bit. So that to me was my reintroduction into it because at that point he was already around for 40 years. So
right.
You know, it's a lot of backstory between Alan Scott and then when he took over in the 60s. That I was like, I don't know any of this. I just remember him on the cartoon, you know.
Yeah.
They didn't really tell anything about him. So it's a good introduction. And then from there they started that volume 3, you know, and he ran it for about 50 issues. And then, you know, John Stewart was in and out, Guy Gardner was in and out, the other core members. And then they introduced Kyle Rayner. So he was kind of like the new Lantern for the age. So he brought in a lot of new readers just by, he's a new main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of like, I don't know, to me, he's kind of like Aquaman a bit. Not a lot of people are, you know, into him, but if you are into him, you're into him, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's also one of those, like, I think the whole, like, you know, his powers are useless against things that are yellow.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's kind of weird. And I think that hurt him a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, isn't yellow, you know, part of green? You know, it's
technically, yeah.
Every hero's got to have their kryptonite, you know.
But it's like yellow and blue make green, so he doesn't have a problem with blue.
Whoops, right side.
So what are you working on, Steve?
I am trying to draw Firestorm. Nate had requested it. You know, when I say, who would you like me to draw and stuff? He had requested this.
Hmm.
Well, I think there's a new, didn't they just start the new DC Firestorm series?
Yeah,
I think.
a couple of weeks ago. I think there should be a new issue pretty soon.
Okay. I saw it was in that DC Free Comic Book Day. They had like a couple pages from it or something.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a 7-Eleven 2 blocks from my house, and they sold comic books, and you could get 5 for $1 when I was in 7th grade.
Oh man.
Spinner
I
rack.
talked
Steve?
to. Go ahead.
Steve, were they on the spinner rack?
No, they didn't have a spinner rack. They had one of those angular ones.
Okay.
An A-frame kind of held it up in the back, and
Let's see.
Yeah,
it seems like yesterday, and it was 50 years ago at least.
Yeah, I wish it kind of reminds me. I had I was talking with Robbie Josephs and Paul about one thing that I kind of wanted to do for a show, maybe with them at some point. Is an idea I had was like take one of those old like Mile High ads and say you have $20 and what would you buy off of that ad? Because whenever I see those ads, that's what I think about. It's like, if I had $20, what would I be purchasing today? And I think it'd be interesting to see like what people would choose differently.
Is that with knowledge of what would become desirable or valuable?
Yeah. If you wanted to go that route, you could definitely do that. Or it could be just like, your favorite stuff. Did y'all ever order anything from those?
I don't think I ever did. I remember making a wish list, but I never did.
I did. I did order through Mile High one time, but I used to order through I know East Coast Comics. They had their ads in there, and I got stuff from them, and I think there was another one called like Westover or Westfield or something like that.
Oh yeah, Westfield. I remember that one.
Westfield, yeah. And I ordered some stuff from them before a few times, and that was the first time I ordered through East Coast Comics. Was the first time I saw a bag and board, because I got books with bags and boards, and I was like, they shipped them that way. And I was like, man, what are these things? These are really nice. They really protect them. I had no idea.
I was in Foom when I was a kid. That was new, and I think because you were in it, you might have got a poly bag. And I thought, man, this must be expensive. It's a baggie for your comic book,
Yeah. Well, it's interesting to see what, like there were people that, and I've seen other YouTubers talking about like that they used to came up with their own things of protecting books. I think Mr. Akins had some stuff like from where his dad worked, and it's like make boxes or you make, some kind of way to store them. I used an old suitcase for mine for a while.
I had, it was made out of cardboard and it was a cubicle and it had 16 boxes, 4x4, and I separated my Iron Man in one cube and Captain America in another, and I had fun with that.
That's impressive.
Uh,
You were organizing stuff like from an early age.
yeah, and it just seemed natural. And I would get these. It was kind of like Mad magazines for car people. It was called Cartoon.
Oh yeah, I
Cartoons.
remember that,
Yeah.
Steve.
And I had those like a guy slamming on his brakes in front of a cop, and every piece of the car came out, like a diagram of the thing, and it's amazing what a teenage mind thinks is cool,
Yep.
I got some comments here. I just noticed.
The milk crate you borrowed from the supermarket parking lot.
I used to use those in college for like everything for shelving. Yeah, I remember there was like it wasn't like a Jewel Osco or anything. It was like more generic where I was. And I remember people going behind there because they just threw them away. So people would be taking them and it'd be like, hey, you like my new furniture in my dorm room?
Yeah, when I was young, I took a couple of milk crates and put a shelving board over the top of them, and that's what I had my stereo on back in the in the old days.
I remember kind of doing something like that, Steve. Somewhere we found a couple like 2x4s to bridge a gap almost.
You were doing IKEA before IKEA.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I have any browns.
Excuse me for a minute, guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to find my brown. Here. Green is a weird color. It's very similar to like reds. It's very hard to do it and make it look like a good transition.
Yeah.
Because you want it to be kind of that glow almost.
Right.
Oh, there we go. Stevie's back.
Yeah, the wife asked me a question.
Okay. Let me get something a little bit darker. Okay, let's see. I gotta test these colors. No, it's not too bad.
I'll do that first.
Let's see. Oh, I forgot his ears. I'm sitting here doing flesh tones and I forgot his ears.
You drew them on there at least.
Yeah.
That's one thing. It's like, yeah, sometimes you can forget to do something critical. I watched. I was getting a sketch for a friend of mine from Bob McLeod, and he was drawing Captain America, and he almost forgot to put his wings on his helmet.
Oh.
And he was really, or on his headpiece or whatever you call it. And he was so upset, but he figured out how to make it, how to put them in there to make it work.
Yeah, I think I could see that being a feature people forget about. That he's got those wings on the side.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me try this one. You know what? I should probably do this. Well, my pencil is making my darker than I want it. Let me try this one. Nope.
I decided I'm drawing tonight Absolute Scarecrow.
Oh, okay.
Because he's a cool looking dude.
Yeah, he's kind of creepy, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
I did not expect that.
But it works. His design just works.
That's the wrong color I need.
So I think I've told y'all I have a friend that we have a sketchbook that we pass back and forth. And it's been sitting with me for a little bit, and I haven't contributed to it because I've been working on some other things. But I was like, this would be a good night to do something for it.
Yeah.
Good excuse to do something. And it's kind of a fun thing to, just share some things and pass it along and see what the other person's into. And
see if I can get this to blend a little bit more.
yeah, the markers they're tough blending.
Yeah, you got to find the right matchup, otherwise it just looks off.
Yeah.
The pencil lines don't help either.
Yeah, and a lot of times you have to get rid of the pencils before you put the marker down, or you're not going to get them off.
Oops. Well, I think that's it for my laying down some colors. So now I'm going to go back in it and start inking like crazy. Before I do that, let me take a look at the chat. What do we got here? Okay. Well, I hope you guys that are hanging out and watching this are drawing too. Boop. Let's go with, how about this one? Yeah, the hardest part right here with him is trying to get that the glow, which I kind of lost it in the drawing here.
I don't know. It's kind of the way you have the whites off of it. That looks pretty good.
Well, probably once I start inking it, they'll start to come together too. Yeah, do this a little bit. Let's see. Let's start with his eyes. I don't know if you can see it, Stevie, because I know you've asked me about this. Yeah, you can't really see it. There's a straight line going from his ear tip right down the center of his eyes. That's how I line up eyes sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And then this, you can't see it anymore, but there was a line going straight down. And I just connected this corner to the tip of the nose to just kind of line stuff up. Ink pens that's a little bit bigger. Let's see. I got such big blocks here. You need a bigger marker to fill them in, otherwise I'll be here all day.
Let's see what this guy looks like.
I knew that was Groove. I just couldn't get it out. I got one issue where he's kind of in a forced marriage to someone he doesn't like, and she's not very attractive, to say the least. And
I don't see those a lot of times anymore. When I do see them, they're kind of beat up.
man, I was at a place where they were $3 for $1, and I wasn't really into Groove at the time, and I was just passing them all up, and I was passing a whole bunch of the noms up too, and
Oh, wow.
I could have had all the noms out of the 50-cent bins a long time ago. I just passed on them. And I passed on Peter Porker. And I thought the Scotty Young books were kind of childish at the time. I'm 40 years old at the time when I started seeing those. Wish I would have had a different attitude.
Well, I can say that a lot about the books from the 90s. I wish I bought, for some reason, I bought 2 of certain issues, but then only 1 of First Deadpool. we don't know, you know.
Yeah. Well, I remember talking with Fabian Chenza that does some of the, I think the inking maybe, or some parts of the art of that book. And I don't have a copy of that at all, but I have a friend of mine who gave me one to like try to get him to sign it. And so he was telling me about how Rob Liefeld was so excited about that book, but because of he was like, we have this great character we're introducing, they're gonna like take over things and be such a prominent character in Marvel. But he was talking about the villain. I can't remember what his name was. Not Deadpool, but the villain that was in the book.
Was it Gideon?
Yes, yeah, Gideon. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, and that's what he was all hyped about. But Fabian was like, he won't tell you that story.
Yeah. Breaking out the big guns now, the brush. I can fill in these big blocks quicker. So I got a reason for doing this, Adam.
Yeah?
And he's not here, so he's missing out. One guess why I'm doing this.
For Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it looks so good. The inking.
You know, I used to struggle with certain aspects of art based on like my tools I was using.
Yeah.
And once I realized a lot of it is the tools that you're using are what holds you back sometimes.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of it with me being cheap. Because let's admit it, art stuff is not cheap.
Nope.
And once I kind of started just being like, you know what? I deserve to have tools that work for me, not against me. A spot that I kind of forgot about. Color. Right here. Let me go back to this one.
How are you liking your first Firestorm, Steve?
Well, you want to see what I got so far?
Sure. Oh, nice. Got his hair going, his fire hair.
I have no idea how to do all the stuff in the middle.
It's like
he's got all these lines coming in and stuff.
We have like an atom symbol right there is basically what it is.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll fake it.
There you go.
And that's the thing. It's like the Bob Ross. My mom used to watch that all the time, and I'd sit there watching with him, and he'd go, "You're creating your own little world. Just go crazy with your imagination." And then he'd beat his paintbrushes on the easel, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom used to watch a lot of his stuff because my mom paints, and she wanted to, like, there were certain things like she really watched him to try to get the way he did like pine trees and stuff. Like she really wanted to get like a similar feel to the stuff that she was doing. And so
he had a brush for every effect.
Yeah.
She'd record them to watch them and rewind and stuff. Remember, I got mad because she taped over my Battlestar Galactica that I was watching. I was like, man, they don't ever air this. This is my only time to see this. And you taped over it with Bob Ross.
I like the remake of Battlestar Galactica much better than the original.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was really great.
I think I'm one of the few that didn't. I prefer the original with Lauren Green.
Oh, do you? Well,
yeah. The campiness, I think, is why.
Yeah. Well, Lauren Green wasn't too bad to look at.
All right,
And it's red. You know, you're drawing a lot when you can't find your good eraser, you know? It's like, oh, I have a good eraser. Where is it?
Okay, let's do.
Here's what I've done so far on mine.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you.
If you can see.
Oh wow. Okay, there you go. When he turned it, I see his hat and all that.
Look at that.
Man, the button eyes is what makes it creepy.
It does, yeah. So I thought I'd do like a couple different greens and do some stuff with that.
Yeah.
I was thinking like this hat. It's not really like what's supposed to happen, but I'm thinking about. I was just thinking in my head, like if he made his hat out of like human skin.
Okay, so you want like the stitch work and stuff.
So I might have like some different like human skin colors.
Yeah.
Comprising the hat. That's how my sick mind operates. Everybody needs a skin hat.
It's like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, yeah. Put the lotion in the basket.
It puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the holes.
Tell me about the lambs, Clarice. There's some roles that are just made for an actor, you know?
Yeah, well, I've seen him in other stuff. And
He used to be on Monk. Remember that show, Monk?
oh yeah, I never watched that.
Yeah, I think he was his captain or something on that.
Wasn't he Odin in one of the Thor movies?
But
Oh,
he
yeah,
looked
yeah,
like
yeah.
a normal guy, but then you'd have the like you'd hear his voice and that kind of like, "Whoa, come here and do the," and I'd be like, "Oh man, it's Buffalo Bill."
Let me switch. I'm using my brush. I want the thinner one here.
I got it. I like the way his hair's turning out. His flames.
Okay.
I don't think I'll draw it on here, but wouldn't it be cool to like? All right, sorry, I'm having sick, twisted thoughts in my head. If you made a skin hat, but like part of the skin that you used to make the hat had a big old mole on it.
Oh my god.
Mole, a mole skin hat,
Oh my god.
and probably have like one of those like hairs coming out of the mole.
Oh god.
There's no hope for me. I know.
Were you guys teenagers when Tales of the Crypt, the TV show, was on?
Oh
I
yeah.
used to watch it. Yep.
I really liked that show, and Freddy Krueger had a show too.
Yeah, that one was pretty bad. I remember that one. A lot of cameos on that one though.
Greetings, boys and ghouls.
I used to do a like back in the day when you had answering machines. I did a Crypt Keeper voice for our answering machine, and I would do like,
Adam has been debrained, detained, and can't come to the phone. If you're dying to talk to him, please leave your name and number and he will scream back at you later.
I would do that kind of stuff.
Hey, honey. And then you go, hey, honey, I must got the wrong number when I called our brother or whoever it was,
I'd just try to freak people out.
Yeah, I'm curious what I can find at that store tomorrow.
Well, if we find some cool stuff, Steve.
Okay.
I'm going to send your package out sometime this week, Steve. For Marvel 2-in-1s and that Silver
I
Surfer
appreciate
book.
that because I've looked around at this all the shops except Cheddar's Comics, far of them, and I'm not running into them.
Yeah, they're kind of they're tough to find. They can be tough to find.
Okay, he's got stripes on his super underpants. All right.
All right, I probably should start doing the rest of them here. Focusing on his face so much. Ow, I hit my camera with my head.
So we'll find out if Scott Snyder starts watching your channel and he hears about the skin hat, and we hear that like that becomes canon in the new Absolute Batman. We got this date stamped. So
Yeah, he's like, oh man, I was watching this random stream and I got the greatest idea from one of the panel.
it's a really sick guy. Not to make a skin hat.
All right. Okay, his color scheme.
Okay, now it's starting to come together. It's weird. It's like I can't see it till a certain point.
Well, and then it pops. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh,
His boots are yellow. Okay.
I love around that, all that inking around the nose and eyes and stuff like that. Just really cool lines.
A lot of buildup of just like cross hatching and stuff to establish the shadows.
Yeah.
This mask is actually kind of reflective. It's almost metallic.
All right. He's got yellow boots. I gotta get a yellow.
Let's see. Okay, I like that. And here. Knuckles. Put that on.
I was watching a documentary about Jack Kirby,
Yeah.
and aspiring comic book artists would go to his house. He used to draw in his basement, but before they go down and to be with him, Mrs. Kirby would make them sandwiches. So they have to eat something before they went down, because that
That's
was
cute.
hospitality.
I like that.
And the guys, I can't remember who they were, but they all ended up working professionally in comic books.
Oh wow, that's cool.
They could tell, like, it's like meeting Babe Ruth or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this art dealer that was, I guess, his wife had contacted him. He said, they're not originals, but they're like the markups of stuff that he had worked on, and they were selling some of that kind of stuff. But they were just drawers of this stuff that he had, because he would like, they would give him those to do like for color guides and all kinds of stuff.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, those things, sometimes you see them and it's like, oh, that's kind of cool, but it's like they just don't care about it.
Yeah. I have the kind of markups that they did for Fantastic Four 9.
Okay.
The original, like they used to hang up these, they're kind of like print markups that they used. They used to hang, and that was how they stapled them all together. And it's like, 4 pages per big sheet. And so I have the whole issue of Fantastic Four 9, and it's what they use for the printing, and it's signed 2 times by Kirby.
Wow.
This one's coming out pretty
Do
cool.
either of you guys have a Stan Lee signature?
Nope.
I do.
Oh, wait. I take that back. I do, but it's on a photo because I took a picture with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
I wasn't really back into collecting, and I didn't even think of bringing a comic when I went to the show. And I wanted to more so just meet him and take a picture with him. So I had the picture developed there, and then I had him sign that.
This was last year or the year before. I went to like a comic shop while I was on work travel, and I actually picked this book up. I was going to give it to my LCS owner. It's one of those promo comics. It's like Captain America versus drugs.
Oh yeah.
And they printed them in different newspaper outlets, and this was just a different outlet. Like my LCS owner already had it, and he's like, well, I don't know if I really need it, but I was like, well, I picked it up, and then I looked inside and there was a Stan Lee signature there, and I was like, well, I'm going to keep it if that's all right. And he also, my LCS owner, does not like Stan Lee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, I don't need that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go.
Do you have one, Steve?
Oh no. I used to watch a TV show where he would show people that had real superpowers, like guys that could absorb a lot of electricity. Or
I remember that show.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep. It's like Stan Lee's Superhumans or something like that.
I thought that was pretty cool. He's got a very distinct voice too.
Yeah.
I love when Nate imitates him. It cracks me up.
He does a good job. All right, I think I'm going to put a mole on mine. I think I'm going to do it.
That's funny, Adam.
I have a couple hairs coming out. It'd be cool to make a skin hat or something like that, and maybe you take like you're a sick, twisted serial killer, and then you also make you kill people that have tattoos, that have like cool tattoos, because it would make a cool skin hat with all that art all over it.
Yeah.
What the Nazi guards did in World War II in the concentration camps, they would cut the tattoos off of people and make lampshades out of them. That was horrible. And then they would decorate their homes where their children were and stuff with them.
God.
Well, maybe not such a good idea then.
Let me switch to my brush here. All right. I think we need something in the background here. Let's do something like this. Let's get this one. Let me see this one. Oh, there they are. That's what I want. They're all in here. My cup that holds all the ones I've been using for that other project, so I don't have to dig them back out. So this one first.
I'm pretty happy with mine. Feeling mine's pretty good spot.
Let's see. What's this blue? Actually, give me that Mac. Back to this one. Trying to blend these now.
That looks great.
I need something darker. Let's try this one.
Man, that looks good.
Ooh, that's too dark. No, that's too dark too, but I'll try it. Yeah, that's too dark. Oh, good one. That's better. Keep sliding the drawing over off of the camera almost. What's this blue? Probably too dark. Oh, that's what I wanted.
Okay. The stripes are white and the rest of them's yellow. Okay.
Well, we've been at this for over 2 hours, guys.
Yeah.
I just noticed we're having so much fun, but we probably could wrap it up unless you guys are having fun drawing.
I'm kind of content.
Ready to do it at a stopping point?
Yeah.
All right. You good with that, Stevie? I just noticed.
Yeah.
Let me.
I got to do the torso and the face and the muscles,
Okay.
and then the stuff that's coming off of them. But I got his center. I got his.
Oh, you guys' little logo done?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, I'll put you up. Let's take a look at what you got. Oh, geez, Steve, you got a lot done since last time we saw.
That's great.
That looks good.
And I got to figure out his face because he has that blank stare look. No eyeballs or anything, just a eye socket.
He's got a blank stare right now. It's just blank.
What do you got, Adam?
So here he is.
Wow.
Creepy.
Got a little mole right there.
Oh, there,
Couple
okay,
ears coming out.
Well, I just saw Lyle jumped in. Hey, Lyle.
Yeah,
Welcome,
hello.
man.
That would make a good Halloween mask.
Yeah. So
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised that they do that.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty happy with it.
All right, and here's, you guys been kind of watching me work on it, but here's a close-up of it.
Awesome.
I'll probably pick at it a little bit more, try to define the glow a little bit more around his fist there, but maybe deepen some of the shadows over here. He looks like he's got a mustache right now, so I got to work on some of the shadows a little bit.
It's great.
Thank you. Let me go ahead and take us up.
Yeah, it's a good. I like the way I do think the green looks really good on the fist with like the glowing kind of part of it there. Yeah,
I found, which green was it? It's a green that's almost got a little bit of a blue.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like a little bit of, which gives it the glow a little bit.
Yeah. And I mean, it works because his glove is white too. So
yeah, you have to have something with it. Yeah.
This kind of looks weird. The eye here, I don't know. I'll have to take a closer look at it. I think it's fine. It's just something's a little off. I'm not sure what. So I'll look at it. But I think that's going to be a wrap for us, guys.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. Thank you for joining me again. And guys that are watching, thanks for joining let me turn that on, live art scribble show where we hang out, play some games, do a little bit of drawing, and just appreciate art in general. We'll go ahead and get out of here. But if you guys could, please smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to myself or any of these guys on the panel. I have links down below in the show notes that you can do that. And even if you're watching after the fact, leave us a comment. We like reading some of the comments and or questions and stuff. And I tend to read through them and answer them when I see them. But you can also check me out on Instagram. All these guys are also on Instagram. Drop us a line there. And we appreciate you guys joining us and watching with us. And let's go ahead and get out of here. I got to find all my buttons. Once again, guys, thanks for joining me tonight and doing some drawing. It's always fun to just hang out and share our passion for artwork and stuff and have fun doing this. And if you guys have watched us for, 2 hours and 25 minutes, thank you.
we question your life choices, but
yeah. All righty. But until next time, guys, thanks for joining us and happy questing out there. And we will see you guys next time.